so this recording is for Erin. She is doing a house with a shed roof. So it's a single plane with a slant. So she's got this kind of eye shape. I think, Erin, from your email, I think this is kind of what you had in mind. So I just drew this. I have no idea what scale it is. It's really just a bunch of shapes. But hopefully this is something close, and hopefully I can remember what I just did. So I'm going to, let's see, we'll start over with a new, well actually, let's just put him on a different layer, and so we'll say first attempt, okay, and we'll tell this group to be on first attempt, and then we can turn it off. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see if I can remember what I did. So the first thing I did was to make the sides of the house. So we're just going to have a rectangle, long thin rectangle. I'm going to offset for some walls. Okay. I'm going to, I don't really need a floor, but I'm really that. So we'll grab this. We're going to push-pull up a certain amount. I don't know how far. Now, I want this face to be taller, so I'm going to have to draw some lines in here. So this side and this side are going to be sloped. So I need to put a line here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, now, see what happened. I now have this is a different item from these sides. So what I can do is I can move this guy up on the blue axis so he's straight, and there. Now he has an angle, right? Still flat top and bottom with an angle on the sides. Okay, so let's, for now, let's triple click and group him. All right, and we're going to right click and we're going to say make a group. Right now, I'm going to copy him, but I'm going to mirror him at the same time. So we are going to, first we're going to copy him, so we'll say move. All right, and we're going to move him over, hit the control key, move him over to whatever, okay. Then we're going to scale him. I'm going to grab this middle red. All right, I'm going to do an inverse scale, and it should hopefully snap. There it goes, it snaps to -1. Okay, so now I have a mirror image of this guy. Okay, and so Erin, if I remember correctly, you had a lower area in the middle, like a sort of like an eye shape. So let's draw that in. We're going to need some guidelines. So let's come in, or I don't know, whatever, there and there, fine. And we're going to come down that far. Okay, so we are now going to draw some lines on here. Okay, now I'm going to select, oh, it's a group, I'm an idiot. Okay, hang on a second, let's grab it, ungroup it. So, explode, and then you also explode, because I want these to be a single item eventually. Okay, so now let's draw the lines. Okay, line. Okay, now I have a face, so I'm going to push-pull my face until it touches the other side. So here we go, push-pull until it touches on that side. Okay, great, perfect. Now, this has to have, right now it's just solid. It needs to be wall. So we need, pretend that I'm doing this at, 8 inches or whatever, 6 inches, whatever is your wall thickness. Okay, so we're going to delete this. All right, now, I still need to create some walls in here. So the easiest way to do that is just to draw some lines straight down until it goes on face. All right, great. And then line straight down until it says on face. Yep. And then come across and join. Oh, you know what? That was bad. I didn't do it on face, I did it on edge. All right, let's rotate so I can see a little bit better. Okay, line on face. Yes. Now I should hopefully be able to join these guys. Yes, and make a face. Now, this I don't want because I want to be able to see through. eventually. We're going to push-pull that. But right now, I need to make this other wall. So I'm just building the inside face of these walls. So on blue axis, on face, and then join up with those guys. Great. And then I need a line across here. Now, I do want a plane here and also here, because I'm going to push-pull these guys through the wall to make the opening of this hallway thing. Okay, so there it goes. Boop. Right, did it work? Yes, it worked. Okay, this guy, let's do the same thing. Push, boop. Okay, did it work? Yes, it worked. Okay, cool. All right, so now I can delete this floor and that, and that, and I probably should clean this up a little bit, and clean that up a little bit. Okay, so there I have my walls. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do, oh wait, this front I think was supposed to be taller, so let's grab this guy and we're going to move him up. Oh crap. What am I doing? I'm moving him up. No, I'm not. With that. So let's try. Do I not have a line? Oh, I don't have a line there. It would help if I had a line. Maybe that'll help. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy. See if we can pull him up. There we go. Okay, much better. All right. No, I don't want that. All right, let's go up and part way. Okay. So now I have my walls with slants, and at this point, I'm going to triple click. Actually, no, I'm going to delete my guides. Then I'm going to triple click, and I'm going to make him a group. Okay, now the walls are a group. Great. Next thing I'm going to do is make the roof, and I'm going to do this two different ways. These guys, the side roofs, are going to be a rectangle, just a rotated rectangle. I'm going to have to make it fairly thick to accommodate this bend in the wall. So we're going to do a rectangle from here to here, and if I knew that slope, I could pull it out. There's the slope, but I don't know what the slope is, so oh well. So this guy, we're going to pull him up. I'm going to make him fairly thick. I'm going to pull this. Oops. All right. Then we're going to get this guy, pull him outwards. Come on. Pull him out the same amount. This one, let's pull him forward just a bit so there's an overhang. Okay. Now, I'm going to attempt, anyway, I'm going to rotate this. Let's see if we can get this to work. So I'm going to rotate. Let's go from the center. Can I get my center? There's my center point. So from here, I'm going to pull this out, click once, and then, I don't like the edge. What am I thinking? Let's make this a group for now. So I'm rotating the entire thing. Then, okay, let's try this again. So, midpoint, I'm on the green, and I'm going to rotate it upwards. Again, if I knew what that slope was, I could just type in a slope. But, close enough. Let's hope. All right. So let's move him downwards on the blue axis. All right. Not great, not elegant, but at least it's working. All right. Now, I want to do the same thing. I want to copy and mirror so that this roof is now over here as well. So we are going to move. Here's control. All right. Now, I can't flip him because he's angled, but I do want to rotate him. So we are going to rotate on the blue axis. So from here around, and we're going to start going, and we're going to say 180. All right. Now we're going to move until this guy touches there. And then, again, if I had actual dimensions, this would be a whole lot easier, but I don't. So we're going to move him on the red axis until he's about right. Okay, I'm kind of faking this right now, and I apologize for that. All right, so there's my two side roofs. Okay, now, the next thing I have to do is this middle roof. All right, so for right now, I'm going to get these roofs out of the way. They're kind of in my way. So I'm going to make a new tag. I'm going to call it roof. All right, and I'm going to grab this guy and that guy, both groups. I'm going to stick them on roof. Okay, and now I'm going to hide that because they're in my way. I can't see. All right, so this roof I'm going to build a slightly different way because I have these side walls that I can draw on. So what I can do is I can draw a line from here to here, all right? Then I can take this line. Now remember, I'm outside the group, okay? This guy is a group. This guy is outside the group. So we're going to move upwards. All right, so that's going to be, let's say our roof is that thick. Okay, fine. Now, I am going to get that over here. Now, I'm going to draw a line from here, go straight out, and then up. Again, I'm faking this, so I apologize for that. So we're going to come over here, come up, not quite so far, so on face. So this is going to be shorter, and then I'm going to just connect those. Now, this guideline that I started with, if I can get to him. Yeah, I'm going to delete him, get him out of there. So right now I have this shape. And what I can do is push-pull that shape over until he touches the face. And I don't need that line. So, okay. So there is my center roof. So triple click on that, make it a group. All right, there we go. And we're going to put him on roof. All right. So now, what we get if we, let's turn roof on, and if we look at this from underneath, this is what you're going to see if you're standing in that hallway. And yeah, you're going to see the stuff that I did not clean up. That does not look good. Okay, so come back out here. Okay, so this is what that transition is going to look like. I hope that's okay, Erin. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here, but hopefully this will give you, and like in here you'll see the interiors of this roof. So hopefully that will help, and so there you go.